I'm hidden. I was the hidden wizard all along. Good evening, lackeys and Zan, you handsome bastards. Right, I fucked up a tiny bit. Right, I'd actually queued up this jingle to play at the end of those two songs, but because I went live 20 seconds late, I fucked it up. There we are. Right, you know the beautiful man that I drew in the intro? Here he is! Beholden to him. I think I did a good job of him, to be honest. The Titan of Aspirin. How you doing, Jimmy, you handsome bastard? It's good to see ya. Oh, actually, shit. You know what I need to do? I need to open Celestial Damnation, don't I? Bookmarks. There we go. We're in chapter 2 already, because I'm a boss. Making curry. Nice. What kind? I've literally just, like, smashed a bowl of soup for me tea. It was very nice. It was oxtail. Aha. We are in rail. I forgot we called him Ned. Time is running out for us all, but I'm sure you're already aware of this, Ned. I.e. Chop Chop. Even if you do not know what is waiting for you ahead. The important thing is that you do your best, Ned. Alright? Godspeed. He said Albusum Speed, but Godspeed sounds less stupid. Da, 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 da. Oh, I love this chapter. Oh, actually, this chapter's got a really hard bit in it. That may require, like... It might take more than one go. But I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, I love this. Actually, there's lots of nice shit to loot here as well. What took you so long, Grace? I was trying to confirm the arrival time of the train at the station, but it came while I was there. Hey, Broken Hyperlink, welcome to stream, you handsome bastard. How you doing? Do. Choo-choo. I love trains. Choo-choo. Hype train indeed. I'm fucking hyped for that train. Oh, did you see the locomotive? Oh, what this one? I got like 10,000 Sonic t-shirts. Darn, that's why I told you I wanted to go with you, Grace. That huge thing actually moves. I saw it with my own eyes, but I still can't believe it. Yeah, I think this was from Primark. Since we can't find the Proton Army, we must find our own way to the Republic. Maybe the train. I like trains. Speaking of the Proton Army, do we know where they are? They were ambushed by the Imperial General Gazel's army. Right now they're still in battle, so they can't help us. General Gazel is a good leader. Even General Proton must be having trouble facing him on the battlefield. Greatest of Mondays, Roman, you handsome bastard. The strategy of the Empire has been remarkable. It seems like they always know where we're heading next. I hope you're well, Roman. Not that I wasn't speaking to you like 10 minutes ago. It seems we have some time before the train's departure. It might be a good idea to learn about locomotives. Why don't you go take a look, Ned? Oh, you too, Lord Ned? Only you and Grace get to see the train? Nice, Roman, I'm glad. Alright then, you could go too. Right. I've got a load of shit to loot here. So, is this your first time in Railhead? Do you like it? Yeah, I love trains. I'm glad you like it. Now that I live in this clean, modern town, I never want to leave. I'll go around in quadrants, so I'll do this top bit first. Anything in box? I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. Finally, I'm finished unloading all the cargo. Alright, I'm going to go get a drink at the bar. I like this guy. Oh, you're the item shop lady already. I need to haggle with you, which is going to be really fun to watch. Many people in this town have jobs related to the railroad, but almost no one has actually ridden on the train. I believe you can get aboard the train if you hide amongst the cargo, but I'm too scared to try. Oh, no, she's not. The next train for Destonia has gifts for Governor Garvin. Oh my, I must take care of it personally. I guess that's like the train ticket lounge place? Train ticket lounge, yes, that's what they're called. Our train people live here. Oh, is this where the map is? Nice. That's very important. Although there are only 2 trains departing here each day, there are an awful lot of people working here. The reason the train fare is so extremely expensive must be because of the staggering labour cost. Yes, certainly that. Most of the railroad workers are somehow connected to Governor Garvin, but no one from Cronus works here. How did Garvin, the old governor of Cronus, acquire the steam engine? No one really knows the truth. The elusive power of steam. Thinking about Steam by E17 again now. I think this is the church. Yeah. Oh, there's just one trainman in here. In Railhead, no one even thinks about coming to church except me. I think it's because the town has become so rich. But thanks to the prosperity, I can come here while skipping out my job at the station. What a legend. It's sad, only one person comes to church, but usually no one shows up. It's hard to get motivated here. I'll go back in there later and save. When it's relevant. Oh, I'm sure there's an item in here somewhere. Can't remember which one, but... Priest feeling the truth. Indeed. Is it this one? No. This one? No. Maybe there's not an item here at all? No, I guess not. Don't blindly follow your dreams without thinking first. I was an Imperial soldier, but came here because I like locomotives. The only job an unskilled man like me can get is loading and unloading trains. I think this might be the bar. Yeah. Just as I thought, no. Imperial Army, so the cargo hold is... You weren't listening if you were. Forget it. You've... My boss gets that way when he's drinking. He kind of just speaks whatever he's thinking. Our chief, Sheriff, has warned him over and over, but he keeps taking his breaks at the bar. Oh, isn't there an item hidden in the fucking pub? Maybe it's not this pub. Yeah, one of the pubs has got an item hidden in the fucking table. Oh, it is in here. Oh, yeah, it is.
Do you know of the Vandals? No, I don't. And also, you have my voice, and you're called Colin. I wonder if that's an omen. They ruled about 1,000 years ago. Think of them as supreme evil supernatural beings. A country to the west called Enrich was almost destroyed because of them. 10 years have passed since then.
I see you're from the Republic. With all the lousy soil in the Republic, it's no wonder the people are so poor, haha. The Empire has fertile soil, but with the high taxes, it's not much different. We don't really care if the Republic and Empire battle. Even if the Empire lost and the Republic government ruled the area, our quality of life wouldn't improve. It's all the same regardless. I earn a lot of gold unloading trains, but because I keep drinking like this, I can never save any. Ah, relatable. Cargo to be loaded on the train is held in a storage building past the railroad crossing west of the station. Nobody's there except at arrival or departure times. I guess it'd be a good target for bandits, wink wink hint hint. It doesn't look like there's anything else in the pub apart from whatever's hidden in this table. Is it this corner? It's really, really, really fiddly. Yeah, it is the table with the workers. Oh, do you mean the table up here? There we go. Quick chicken, important item. I need to decide, Zanon, which stat items I'm giving Julian, because when he leaves, plot twist, when... Actually, I'll say Julian, because then nobody knows who I mean. When Julian joins the party, I'm going to have him leave carrying 4 stat items. Which 4 stat items should he carry? Because all the others I'll use on him. I'm thinking he's going to take with him a power wine, the cookie, the milk, and the bread. And then if there's any extras, he can eat them. If I end up with 2 wines, he'll take both wines. Almost every visitor to Railhead is blown away by the locomotive and wants to go for a ride. Sadly, the train's primary purpose is trade, so there are very few passenger cars. That's why the fare is so high. Oh. Boo, a locked door in a town. Roman has entered the chat. The thing is, right, with the apple, I'm tempted to just use it on him. Because if he carries it with him, it's the same difference. And I mean, it gives me 1 I can use on my party, but it doesn't matter. There are a lot of goods in Railhead. If the guards around town leave to fight, I'm worried bandits will attack. Because I'm going to want to try and promote him at 20. That's going to be really difficult. My husband's on duty. He's none other than the chief of the train station. He might as well be mayor, hee hee. Give me something funny. Ah! There's a cockroach. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Madam is kind of good at heart, but I wish she'd stop bragging about her husband's occupation. Now her son has started to talk like her and it's driving me up the wall. I think I'm going crazy. Okie dokie, Zanon. So I found the map and the quick chicken. Ah, okay, there's a chest in here. That's a good sign. Nice. Oh, I think all the rest, yeah, I know where the other items are. My dad is none other than the chief of the train station. Even Governor Garvin visits here, hee hee. He sure do. We actually haven't met Governor Garvin yet, we just know of him. There are a lot of goods in Railhead. If the guards around town leave to fight, I'm worried... Oh, I already spoke to you. Whoops, stop. That one's locked. This is a shop, I think. Or is it the barracks? Oh, yeah, it's barracks. Or like... Today's my day off. Because of the constant physical labour, just about every part of my body hurts. Yike. There are shops here somewhere. I've been on the train before. You're surprised, right? It was for work, but what was strange? We unloaded some cargo in the middle of nowhere, and the Republican Army was there to get it. How odd. I've been unloading the train for a long time, and I've learned a few secrets. Saraband, aside from transporting food and goods, is also involved in smuggling weapons. I'm sure some of the boxes held weapons. Saraband, the neutral, peaceful boat trade city. Smuggling weapons? I don't like the town of Railhead. Everyone here only cares about gold, and no one ever wants to play with me. Poor child. Although the railroad goes through my town, it doesn't mean much since I can't ride it. Whenever a train goes by, it makes a lot of noise and the ground shakes. There's really nothing good about it. I really think it's a luxury that we can spend our lives watching the trains. That's a special privilege. Trains are cool. I took a trip on a train once. I still remember. Everything was so wonderful, and now I can die happy. Our house was only worth one-way tickets, but the station chief did us a favour and we rode back for free. The station chief's house used to be mine. I said I sold the house so I could ride on the train, and now I live in this tiny place. It seems like you got shafted, my dude. I'm regretting going to Aspinia to do some business. It's no wonder the Republic is so poor. As long as they distribute the harvest evenly, there's no incentive for the people to work, so many don't. I thought this would be locked. My husband can't let go of the past, so he gripes every day. However, I hear the rumour about Garvin is true. Oh, really? The railroad put me out of business. I was a big-time merchant for the Empire. Governor Garvin is a truly hideous person. Rumour has it that he exchanged a whole town to a demon for the steam engine technology. Da-na-na. Steam engines are evil. Grandpa likes the locomotive smoke. If you ask me, I hate it when my laundry gets covered in soot when a train goes by. Oh, that's how I get in their house. Hey, can you see the smoke from the train? No matter how many times I see it, it never ceases to amaze me. These are the shops. Hey, mister, my father is a locomotive engineer. Oh, okay. Mister, aren't you surprised? Usually everyone is amazed when they hear he controls the train. You must be a really important person. Anyone who's not impressed by an engineer must be super rich or just doesn't care. Imagine. It's almost time for the train to leave. I'm doing business in Destonia. I can't afford to miss it. Destonia is the name of the empire. Because that doesn't come up terribly often. General Prodan versus General Gardel. Oh, that's one spectacular battle. I'm rooting for the Republic, but within Imperial territory, the Imperial army will likely pull out the victory due to sheer numbers. Yes. Right. Ah. Well, that was perfect. I got the good haggle immediately. I'll take it. Oh, I need to do some item juggling really quick. There is a second haggle here, but honestly, I don't care. So, Danterez needs to equip this. Because it gives him 1 more defense and makes him regen 2 HP a turn. Right. Next thing we do is that Protect Bracer we give to... I kind of want to give it to Obright because it will make him invincible. But it would be useful on Mascarin because she is a tiny, fragile, big-eared baby. Nah, Obright. And then Danterez will give the loincloth to Hayward. This will turn Hayward into King fucking Murder. I love giving Hayward the fucking loincloth. Oh, Weapon Man. Do you have any deal? No. Actually, yes. So, that's the current map. Get rid of that. I don't need to keep this. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Roman. DM me on Discord, because then I'll see it at the end of stream. It might not have Totino's in it. I think it does, though. At the bare minimum, I know it's got Crazy Frog and something else. It might have been Totino's. Yeah, terrible streamer. You should all unfollow. Ah, nice. This is where I get the first Ankh. This is for Grace, because holy shit, it gives her more attack than, like, most people. And it means she'll actually start learning useful specials. Could buy a halberd, but I'm not gonna. That's what he's got. Tomahawk pointless. Also pointless. Yeah, that's all fine. I don't think there are any haggles in that shop. Just the deal for the power rank. Yep, correct. Okay. This is the last building then. I'm glad you're not a bum, or a monk. Just the other day, a man claiming to be an Elbazum monk barged in here. I thought monks never travelled alone. He was looking for a boy wearing a monk's robe. Uh-oh. Good evening again, HUD-601, you handsome fucker. How are you doing? You're from the Republic? I recommend buying a new wardrobe in Railhead. You'll look like a new man.
What's wrong with my digs? I like my armour. Fuck you.
Ooh, nice. I didn't have anything fancy for me tea. I just had a bowl of oxtail soup and some bread, but it was nice. Did you folks already buy your tickets?
No, not yet.
I guess it doesn't matter since you're still young, but when you travel on the train, before you know it, your legs and back will get weak and you'll have a body that can't perform. It's true. Trains do lead to muscle atrophy. The cargo train that just arrived is bound for Destonia, the imperial capital. A train bound for the Aspinian Republic is scheduled to arrive here a little later. It's running on time, so please be patient. If you already bought a ticket, you're welcome inside the station. There is no need to be shy. Please feel free to enter any time. When the train arrives, stand behind the white line. The train stops for no one. Flatulence in a confined space is rude. If you can't hold it, fart out of a window. I mean... For a long journey, carry a small portable chair and a snack. I mean, that's words to live by. Steal this man's cookie. Huh? You're a passenger on the train? How can you afford a ticket? I thought the fare was plenty expensive. Perhaps economic inflation devalued our currency. I guess it's time to raise the price. Dirty peasants on my train. Why not both, Lakis? One of these potted plants has something in, I can't remember which. A potted plant has something in it anyway. How could anyone miss their train? There are no refunds, so you'd think they'd be here early. The train to the Empire is boarding. Oh, you're heading to the Republic? Well, don't miss your train, fucker. Oh, is it this plant? Yes. I can't wait. The priests of Elbazum. Oh, they must be wonderful. I've never skipped my prayers, always attend church, and even donate 25% of my allowance. I'm so anxious to see them. God is dead. When I heard about the fighting in Barrand, I wanted to cancel our trip there altogether. If we hadn't already paid the high fare, I would stop the trip right here and now. Since Barrand has become an occupied territory of the Empire, I've decided to go to Elbazum instead. I never expected a war. If it had become earlier or later, I would have been able to enjoy a nice relaxing trip. What is it good for indeed? Many merchants are waiting for the train to the Republic to trade directly with the government. As soon as the train arrives in Aspinia, I intend to run non-stop to the capital city. I must get to the castle first. I plan to go to Elbazum to pray for the early conclusion of this war. I must meet the descendants of light. To get to Elbazum from Barrand, I must cross the path which appears once a day during low tide. We clergymen are permitted to freely use the train because all countries still respect religion. We abhor fighting of any kind, but as long as people believe in religion, their silly wars will eventually end. I found out about the free train riding privilege, so I became a priest. Fucking legend. Travelling on a train never gets old, no matter how many times you do it. There's always a new discovery every time you ride. Title of my... I've decided to go to the Republic because of the war. In order to fight, they need weapons and food. I'm sure even the Republican people would pay well for them. Gold spent anywhere, Empire or Republic. I think there's nothing in these. I'm 90% there's nothing in them. Indeed, Huds. That train is bound for the Empire. Just to think that huge thing can move so fast, it's so exciting. You're boarding a train like that soon? I'm envious. Wish I were rich instead of good looking. I'm being allowed to access to the train to inform Destonia that the Republican army is causing trouble in the Empire. To tell you the truth, it's my first time riding a train. I can hardly contain myself! Is this your first time riding the train?
Yes, it will be.
Here are a couple of things you should know. When we begin to move, don't walk around or else you'll fall. Don't stick your hands, feet or head out of the window, and you're not supposed to open the doors. Why is it the more RPG reads, the more I believe he created the game? I didn't, I promise. I've rode the train so many times I've lost count. You could say I'm a veteran. Some say the fare is too high, but trains should only be accessible to the rich. Ha ha ha! Otherwise, why not just be poor and lazy? My parents are remotely related to the aristocracy, so they want to travel to Destonia by train. I've heard not many people can take the train just to travel. Well, except for Governor Garvin. My brother seems calm, but he couldn't sleep at all last night. After all, boys really like to ride on anything, eh? Get out of my way. What? What in the world is that? Battalion, halt! Battalion, left face! What do you think you're doing? Indeed, Huds. Gather round, children. Pater RPG is going to tell you stories of the time when he was a wee boy and had a little bit less money than he had now. What is the Imperial Army doing here? I must ask you to explain yourself to my satisfaction. Satisfaction. Or else. We have received orders to guard Railhead from potential vicious attacks of the Republican Army. That's why we assumed our position here, to protect the train station. I understand why you're here, but Railhead is under Saraband rule. You can't just take actions of your own accord. High society customers are aboard the train. This really isn't the place for border guards like yourselves. Oh, if Governor Garvin hears about this, please get out of here as quickly as you can. I did consider repeating that for effect, Lacus. I'm glad you picked up on that. We have direct orders from Prince Araunt himself. Are you questioning his authority? Captain, did you say Prince Araunt? You... By whose order do you not allow the border guard captain access? Answer me, you imbecile! Me? But what? Station chief... What? But I... Fuck you! I promise to have him punished severely. Please guard the train station for us. Excuse me. How could this... But... That's not right. I should have fucking called in sick. We are looking for the King of the Republic, Benetram. We must capture him if he appears. Assume your positions, lads! This is unexpected. The Imperial Army guarding the train station. Oh well, I guess we'll have to ask our customers to be patient until the town is cleared of the Republican filth. Lord Ned, we must go tell King Benetram about this. I wonder if... No, the old couple are still in the way. Da, 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 da. I really want to drop some items off. Yeah, I shopped already. I got the loincloth, couldn't be bothered to get the potion. What happened, Lord Ned? The Imperial Border Guard showed up at the train station, and they're looking for King Benetram. Border Guard at the station. We won't be able to get onto the train so easily now. Blast. We'll have to abort our plan to return to the Republic by train. I just remembered something. I heard something very interesting while I was in town. A railroad worker said sometimes he sees people hiding with the cargo. We could give that a try. That's a very good idea, Grace. If we did that, then we wouldn't be found by the border guards. Sneak again with the cargo.
I mean, it would be cool and we would get to go on the train.
It's not perfect, but considering our situation, it might be worth a try. Let's go to the cargo hold.
Lead the way, Lord Ned. We'll be right behind you.
Right, I want to drop some stuff off, like the mithril, the happy cookie, the chicken, the mithril, the wine, and the rest of it's fine. I will save the chimkin for later. Oh, but I like holding flowers.
Flowers are for me.
There it is. Ah, fuck it. It's Future Dam's problem. I heard the trains from Railhead carry fabulous items, but I never imagined it would be this good. They will tell suspended accounts why and when. Wow, that's a nice touch, isn't it? How you doing, Spaghetti, you handsome bastard? And look over here, it's like a mountain of treasure, said this bird. How about over there? Did you find any treasure? Hold on, I'm about to open it. There it is, I got it open. What? Hold on, I'll have the treasure out in a flash. What? What are you... Why are you hiding in there? Well, what do we have here? A girl? And a pretty one at that? Why were you in this thing? Name Irene. Empire. Very scary. I go Republic with cargo. Yes, good? Oh, maybe I should give her this voice for this, you know. Hee. Little Irene is from a foreign land. You should come have fun with us, little foreigner. Touch me and I will hurt you. Ha ha ya! Fucking dead. A girl hiding in a box, and a fighter at that. The boys over there have their hands full, so you guys go over and help out. If she's going to be trouble since she's seen us on the crime scene, go ahead and finish her off. What? Who are you guys? Chief, there are some more witnesses at the entrance. All of you. These chumps are slowing our progress. Eliminate them all so we can get back to business. Stealing treasure! It seems the bandits have detected us. In any case, we can't abandon that girl Irene who we've never met before. Don't prolong the battle or the people at the station will hear, Ned. Just help that poor girl. This is hard. I can't remember if it's worth to saying masculine in here or not, which is quick enough. Not immediately, because I know that you can save her multiple ways. And if I fuck it up, I will reset. Ned goes round. Dantes goes in here. Haywood can't reach. I know that it can come down to RNG. Because, like, you can get suit... Okay, good, Albright can go that way as well. Yes. The barrel near her. Oh, yeah, that's got a good item in, doesn't it? I remember that. Actually, hold the phone. Ned, do you have a healing item? Yes. That's relevant. Yeah, it's something I'll go for at the very end. Oh, actually, I forgot that Ned isn't a brick shit house. He just does a lot of damage. However, get bonked. You actually have decent attack now with this. Way, level 5. Imagine your mage, or your cleric being able to fucking twat people with, like, actual damage. Nice. I give Hayward the loincloth and he automatically assumes the role of maximum fucker. Very okay with this. If I break that, Danteres can go round. Nice. 3 MP again, fuck yes. Good, he didn't move. One, two... I don't... Yeah, hang on. So, I was going to leave that barrel for Albright to break, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Yeet. Ah, okay. Oh no, Albright would have been able to reach. Never mind. I'm pretty sure I'm actually good here. Ah, fuck, never mind. I'll take it back. I yinked it. Why did that one only hit for 2 and the other one hit for 4? Right, I don't remember if the Ankh Grace has got gives her a spell. Yes, it does. That should kill that, which means Hayward can run forward. Extremely dead. What year is it indeed? Have I gone back in time? So, Danteres can get out of this map. What year is it? Complicated indeed. Actually, before Danteres runs away, do we be having a healing item though? Yeah. I mean, it's a potion, which is a bit strong on the healing item side of things, but... I can probably afford to have Masquerin and Albright kill that mage. Just, you know, the standard no survivors policy. Yeah, she should be good now. I mean, Ned's not looking so hot. She's actually survived extremely well. Get chipped. Although, Ned may perish if I'm not careful, so... Fixed. Yeah, just chill there for now. Nice of those guys to stay put. So... yeah, I'm gonna have her just stay put. Or she could be dead anyway. Please don't be dead, Masquerin, because I don't want to reload. Christ. Okay. As long as she outspeeds him again next turn, we're good. I'm actually going to talk to Irene first before I heal her so that she can start getting XP. Because Hayward will get to act between them, I think. I thought he was going for her. Yeah, fuck this bird, man. Asshole. First time a flying enemy is actually avoided. Right, re-equip the lance in case he counters. Talk to Irene. All of you help me. I happy? You join, yes. We got a monk. She's legitimately very useful. She is quick enough to heal herself, but just in case. I'm a big believer in the better safe than sorry mantra. Right, if this doesn't do 6 damage for some reason, I'm fucked.
Here I come.
Never mind. I mean, she is kind of stuck in here, but... she's fine. Now she can leave. I'm waiting for the day that I use a herb on someone, gain 3 XP, and then level up. Well, we'll kill this Skaven, because it's what he deserves. Oh. I can probably engineer this in such that that one's still alive for me to finish off. Ned, if you miss this guy again, you're demoted. Oh, that's a problem. Hayward, my dude, this is really important. Y'all got any more of them crits? Might as well block the goblin off because I can't get at the one Skaven that's weak. Boo! Yeah.
Celestial Lord.
Right, depending on what happens here, this might be time for a mind-sized mega Ah. Fuck it. I was going to have him run into the other map and hide. But unfortunately that wasn't an option. Oh shit, he's weak to that. Ah, that's fine. Barrel must be kill. No survivors. Oh, I guess you can heal as well, right? That's fine. Oh. Actually, she's got a higher defense than Hayward. Maybe she's okay. Okay. This might kill it. It probably won't. Good. I might as well, yeah, heal everybody back up now before I pull this last pack of enemies. So much better now she's got a fucking Ankh. Shoot the Birdman. So he would have one-shot that guy, which is what was going to be required of him anyway. Goblin approaches. This is fine. That actually hurt. So, actually, he can upright heal himself and then leave, because that would be the master plan. Nice. Yeah, if you kill that. I wonder if I can bait them down from here. Hold on. Isn't there supposed to be a Birdman up here that I can't reach? Or, oh no, he's going to fly away, isn't he, or something like that. Take care, Hoods. I may be seeing you soon. Actually, you can just have a defense bonus. That's nice.
Bye for now. Bye, Herds.
Who's injured? I do need to heal Danterez. Tempted to shoot that clown, but like Hayward will get absolutely clarted is the problem. I need to use Danterez to I need to use him to pull, as it were, because he's got the highest defense. Nice. I thought he was going to live for a second there. I'm going to send Irene up to go break the barrels, or maybe Obright will do it. I haven't quite decided. Maybe I was too early. Nah, he's fine. I think ideally I don't want to send Irene up, because having people that can heal is very nice. Oh fuck, yeah, hang on. Didn't think this through. Didn't think this through. Oh, okay. Yeah, Albright can go get that. Ugh, not good. They're pushing us back. I think I'll retreat up here to the top of these crates. Floop-de-doop-de-doop-de-boop. Right, well, there's only one thing for it. This is going to be very problem very fast.
Here I come.
Soon to be problemant. Knew he was going to move. Like, Hayward took more than half his health in one hit, so... That's a smart thing to do there. That will hopefully bait the mage onto Ned. Because 12 is plenty enough to survive it. You can kill that goblin. Yay, finally. And he gained a defense, which is nice, because he's now my tank. I do need to be careful that I don't end the fight before Albright breaks that box, but he's going to break it next turn, so he's probably okay. Ooh, nice. Get fucked, bro. Haywood, please, Haywood, please, Haywood, please. Shoot the goblin. Right, I'm now basically not at risk of anyone being comboed, which is very, very helpful. And Albright gets one of the best items in the game. Healing Rain. That's a full heal for everybody. It's very good. Yep, that's fine. This'll hurt, but it won't 8 damage hurt. Yes, Annan? I mean, it won't 12 damage hurt. That was a lot closer to death than I'd like. Is there a hope light coming up? Ah, okay. So, like, I want to smash this guy over the head, but there's a non-0% chance that I kill him, and thus the barrel lives. Can't allow that. Now we shall run him down. Who shall claim the soul of this dark mage? Why, it is Grace the Priest! Laser him. Ah. I mean, just twatting him to death is fine too. We defeated the gang of bandits. The only one left is the leader, Ned. Did you say Ned? I see. No wonder you beat us. You're the remnants of the Republican Army. I see Benetrim next to you. I bet you were planning to escape by hiding in the cargo like rats. Forget this cargo. You are worth a lot more. There is a bounty on your heads. I must inform Boss Shiraf. Just you wait. I'll gather my brothers from Dusty Village and return to collect Benetrim's head. What should we do? It seems we are now the target for a large bounty. More importantly, take a look around.
It's a bit scuffed in here, isn't it?
Once they find this mess, they're bound to inspect everything on this train. I guess we must give up the idea of smuggling ourselves amongst the cargo. Not only that, once this is discovered, the whole town will be searched from top to bottom. We must leave immediately, Ned. We must get as far away from the town as we can, and as quickly as possible. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Run the fuck away. But not before we save the game. Perfect. Yes, I certainly will. Right, I'm going to hop back in the HQ and drop some shit off. Like, I picked up an extra mithril, and I don't need to carry that healing rain for now. Yeah, we're good. Da, 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 da. Guess who's alive again? Hey Yuki, how you doing, you handsome bastard? It's good to see you. It has been a hot minute. I think I'm prepared. Bye, squared. Do do do. We made it out of town, which is good. But since we can't use the train, the road ahead is daunting.
We came all the way to Railhead and missed the train because of those stupid bandits. I can't believe our luck.
If you really want to get on the train, I can help you.
What do you say? Phew, if I remember correctly, we met at the tavern in Railhead. I thought you had to get on a train at the station. Ah, nice. How's your summer job going?
I guess you Republican rubes aren't very familiar with trains.
What? There must be a switching point nearby.
Haha, pardon me, wise King Benetrim. I guess I spoke too soon.
It seems you are not from this country.
Why'd you say that?
You must be a mercenary. A local soldier would be turning us in, not helping us escape. King Benetrim, you are not by any chance thinking of trusting this stranger. That sounds good, Yuki. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I would say it's better than trusting those guys over there. Take a look for yourself.
As per General Garzel's orders, we have returned to Railhead. I see his hunch was correct.
Well, it's up to you, King Benetrim. It seems the Imperial Army is here.
I see you, Benetrim. You won't escape. I'll be knighted for your capture. Pardon me. So, what do you have in mind? I've been good, thank you. I've been good.
I'll guide you to the switching point. In return, I would like to travel with you.
That is fair. We could use another sword.
I like this guy. He sounds like me.
King Benetrim, if we're idle much longer, the Imperial Army will organise and come after us.
Yes, you are correct. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. What is your name?
Me? My name is Colin. Colin the swordsman joins the force.
Now we have double swordsmen. Thinking. I need to go in the ruins. I probably only need to send 2 people in again. 2 is probably fine. Why are they so incredibly racist to Gitter? What do you mean? Yeah, fuck it, let's push across the bridge. Let's find out if Colin is good or not. Shot. I mean, seems legit. Not sure. Why? Probably not as long as yesterday's. Just go cross-eyed. Double monitor time. Right, so I kind of don't want Masquerin to hit anybody. Well, I mean, I guess I get it, but it's like either you're the good guys or you're the bad guys. That was very lucky. Hey, Neon, you handsome bastard. How you doing? Hoods is winning because it's just headcam. Fair. Might as well heal him. Oh, holy shit, yes, I might as well heal him. I need Colin to live. Nice. Oh, she just learned a special. Either way, that's pretty good. That's a special that can do status. I wonder how many of those dudes I can yeet over the thing at me if I just... This one first. I wonder how many of them I can get to follow me over. Oh, did you sub, Yuki? That's really weird. It didn't play the animation. Either way, thank you ever so much. That's really strange that it's not playing the animation. Like, it's not in the event feed either. That's really odd. Either way, genuinely thank you. Yeah, I'm going to kill that guy. Just to be on the safe side. Colin, do more chop. Okay, he learned a special already. That's a good start. I wonder why that is, because they definitely used to. Very strange. I need our Bright to take a turn. Nice. I need our Bright to crit. Oh, our Bright. He leveled anyway. Sorted. And he learned a special. No, I'll leave that for Irene. Why you hate Colin? I mean, I know why. It's because he's weak to being stabbed with a pike, but... Might send Irene Danterez. That was a pretty good level. Shame no attack, but apart from that. Yeah, I'm going to send Danterez, Hayward, Irene into the ruin. Which is probably overkill, but... I'm still playing it, yeah. I'm sort of on chill mode with it while they're just giving us shit events, but... You need a heal. So don't run too far away. I'm basically going to just save up till they do another select guaranteed altar summon and blow every diamond I've ever had on that. And then I'm just not spending on anything else, because Yggdra's pointless at this point. For one. I could just send our Bright. No, I need our Bright over here because of all these bastards with fucking stabby sticks. Right. Stay there. Irene needs to catch up. Perfect. Put you there. If I put you here, I wonder if I can bait any more across. Actually, I'm a bit scared I'll bait the mages and he'll get killed. But... no. No. I'm doing step 1 altar and that's basically it. Sometimes step 1 lucky and just keeping diamond if not. That way, if they do a ridiculously good one at Christmas, I'll have enough. Half there. Oh, I really want to blow that up. I really want to hit all three of them, but she might die. Oh, actually, Hayward's in trouble. Oh, I fucked up really hard. Oh, no, that's okay. That's probably okay. Yeah, we're good. See, I was hoping I could bait more of them over onto Danteres. Oh, can't they? Interesting. Good to know. Baited successfully, though. Yeah, that would help. I still have 0 altars and don't expect to ever get one. Nice counter. I want to rush you over. Real bad. Stab. Yeah, these particular ruins, it looks massive. Yeah, that might be a kill. Oh, close enough. I'm in Nico's guild now. Oh, actually. Yeah, this is a good idea. Because then Irene can finish that one off, probably. Oh, actually, this doesn't help. Because... Ah, actually, it's fine. Yeah, I'm in balance then. I couldn't remember the name of the guild. I knew it started with a B, and that was all I could remember. Right. Hopefully she doesn't get absolutely fucking murdered by birdmen. That's fine. Stop. I've baited too many birdmen. I mean, I've made the end of the fight substantially easier, but at what cost? Okie dokie. Danteres just gonna fucking kill everybody. I'm okay with this. Indeed. Danteres just out here being a straight up Giga Chad. Go on, Lance, charge him again. Oh. And like, it's perfect because he just heals back up. They can't stop him. I'll get Grace to heal Ned again in a minute. Like, he's only down 4, but, like, the pikemen hurt. Crit, 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 please. Oh. Bonk. I guess I'll have Ned run through next. No, I won't. He needs to be healed. Actually, no. He's got higher defense than Colin. Because he's a level higher. So he's probably okay. Oh, I mean, how can I not, right? How can I fucking not?
Here I come.
Yes! Yes! Kentucky Fried Birdman! Mm-mm. Nice. I mean, utterly unnecessary, but still nice. I'm glad he didn't move. Why did he not go for Mascarin? Why? Okay, there we go. I mean, actually, she would have survived anyway, but... Ned, go get him. You're in defense bonus there, so we're good. Birds can be jerks indeed. How you doing, to go for you handsome bastard? Hopefully Colin can rush in and finish that soldier off. Dan Therese, you have murdered the fuck out of these poor bastards. Actually, yeah, I need to finish them off.
Prepare to die.
That's going to finish him off. Xanon, you know with... I'm doing really, really well, thank you. You know with when I use the item and ended the turn on the map move tile, if I do any action and end it on a map move tile, will that still work? So if I stand Irene on the tile to transfer but have her heal herself, will she still move? Nice. That is all I needed to know. Good defense bonus. This should kill him. Bonk. Ah, okay. Also, I should probably... if I'm not going to transfer the quick chicken and the lucky cookie, I should use those now. Like, any stat drinks that I find to use on Colin while he's in the party that aren't going to be transferred for silly duplication, I'll just use them. Awful German miss. Kentucky screams fuck. What in the hot, crispy Kentucky fried fuck? Push off, freak, that treasure is mine. Whoa, dude. Ned, if we could spare the troops, we should stop those bandits before they ransack the nearby ruins. How's Sonic speedrunning been going? Pretty good, thank you. I basically play a lot of Sonic 3 now. Various categories. The main one I'm playing at the minute is a mod called DA Garden, which is like a level pack. I've played a little bit of Sonic 1, like a mod of Sonic 1, like a remake. Pardon me, recently started playing Sonic 2. It's going good. It's still sort of my main game. Or main series. Very recently got back into speedrunning a really old Saturn game that I very, very much enjoy. And the translation update for this came out like yesterday, so I got back on this. Fucking love Shining Force 3, such a good game. Right, now I do need to be careful that I don't end the fight before I get all the items. Right, I'm pretty sure Battalion Leader is the boss. Yeah. Everyone else can just sort of wait in the trees. Oh, that sniper's going to get in the way there. Right, I need to not hit him straight away. Because I might actually instantly kill him. Oh, whatever I fucking pick up, I'm going to have to drop something. Okay. I'm really, really afraid that there might be survivors on this one, and that's unacceptable. I might as well just hold C here to skip everyone's turn. Goddess tier. Yeah, that's a nice prize. Why did you... How did... Why did... It's fine. So, if I run up behind you and commence murder... Nice. I'm pretty sure those thieves actually are worth loads of XP, so if I can kill them, it's pretty good. We'll drop the medical herb. I mean, I guess I'm going to shoot this sniper. Nice. Well, he's fucked. Dude, Hayward is King Thundercock already. That's his surname. What did we declare? Oh, it was Powerfuck, wasn't it? Is Ned's middle name. Ned Powerfuck Conradson. Oh, Protect Ring is good. I want. No! Maybe if I put you here, the goblin won't move. Never mind, we're good.
Prepare to die.
Get murdered! Fucking get in. So I don't really want to bin that oh, fuck it, it's an antidote herb. See, I don't know if killing the thief will end this, or if I need to kill the goblin first, but I'm going to shoot the thief, because he gets what he deserves. We spared the goblin. Well, I mean, I guess realistically, like, the goblin was always going to have to live, because... If I'd hit, if I had attacked the goblin instead, the fight would still have ended that turn, because then it would have just run off. So, fucking big same difference, TBH. Why won't you cowards run at me? I love Irene. Good. Finally baited somebody forwards. Although Colin might be dead. Enjoy your league, Yuki. Eight. 7. In theory, I'm okay. If I do this... I guess if Colin perishes in his first battle, I'll be very... amusing but poetic, given that he is the God King. Or going to be. I could go round, but it'd probably take me longer than just fucking running with Danteres. I might have to just do a whole lot of running away. That might be the play. Nice. Fucking dead. I mean, why he didn't just run at me, I don't know. Does Irene know Tornado yet? No, not yet. Currently going for the, come on then you cowards, approach.
Celestial
Okay. I mean, I guess there's one thing for it, innit? I'm gonna just have to kill him before he can act.
Here I come.
I probably didn't want Masquerade on the front line. Oh, it's fine. The AI was too stupid to do anything about it. Dunk. HP, it's okay, decent, decent. No, Xanon. What makes you think that? Calculated, mate. The flank from Hayward. Pure calculation. All stats going on in here at all time. 5D chess. I'm 5,000 moves ahead of the game. 10 million light years in the future.
Here I come.
I mean, he got fucked. 42 MP. So she didn't gain HP, kind of suck. Did gain defense, it'll do. Right, this will probably hurt. Ow. Kind of scared. I don't think he can counter, so... Actually, I want people that aren't level 6 to hit him. Oh, I maybe shouldn't have put Colin in front. Indeed, Sagita. The game is already over. I'm just going through the motions. To be polite. Full on big Omae Wamu Shindeiru. That is right in here. Omae Wamu. Yeah. You're already dead. Colin can go stand on this tile that gives him a defense bonus. This is useful. Oh. Colin, you were the chosen one. Yeah. I like how Colin is still on the 30% defense tile and still nearly 8 shit. Oh, is it only a 15%? Ah, that's why. Indeed. It's fine, we're going to take good care of little baby Colin. That he may blossom into a big strong muscle tree. Get fucked. He begins to ascend! Here we are. Now, where is the switching point, Colin?
I'm wondering, why are you helping us?
I have my own reasons, and besides, I need to get on that train at all costs. Well, this is the way.
Follow Colin. Does this throw me straight into the fight? Yes. I'm gonna retreat out of this so I can do some stat bollocks.
There are border guards stationed at the switching point.
This is a hard fight. To do optimally. Imperial border guards are everywhere looking for us. There are so many of them. We better take them out now before they get even more reinforcements. Danteres makes a good point, but the situation could change at any time. Take a look on the other side of the track. Oh god, this fight indeed. We're sorry, we can't walk any faster. Please everyone, go on without us. Oh no, we chose to flee the Empire together and we're sticking together. We're almost there. Be strong. We live or die as one. Over that mountain is our freedom. If we can get to the switching point, we can get on the train. Refugees headed for the Republic. They'll be butchered by the border guards. What should we do, Lord Ned?
I've got an idea. Why did we punch?
Is it the get Colin murdered strat, Anon? Because that's what I did in my speedrun. Alright, we're here. The train will arrive soon. Everyone try to catch your breath. It looks like we've lost the Spirial army. Someday I will have vengeance to the blood of all those lost patriots. You are a Republican general? Oh, we are so glad to see you. We wish to seek refuge in the Republic. Please take us with you. So, you intend to take advantage of the chaos of war and sneak into the Republic? Seek refuge if you must, but our country is at war and sacrifices must be made if she is to survive. What? What are you talking about? The Republic needs able-bodied soldiers. You will either join an army or be stripped of everything you own. I thought the Republic was based on fairness and equality, but I see you're no different than the Empire. That's a pretty despicable show you were putting on, Republican scum. What? How dare you? Just as I feared, the Imperial Border Guards. So, you are the infamous Border Guards. Leave those Imperial citizens alone. By Imperial law, they shall be punished for attempting to defect. I was after Benetrim, but a general will have to do. With your capture, I'll see a promotion. We're trapped! You selfish peasants. Only think of yourselves. I'll kill you all, along with the Border Guards.
He's a bit... Are we sure this guy's a good guy? I mean, he's in our army.
Damn, we've been flanked.
I can't believe they overheard me.
Border Guards, your infamy is well known. I won't let you attack these people so mercilessly. You failed me, Varland. Punishing those that seek asylum within a sphere is against the very principles on which the Republic was founded. Well, well, the Ned Army. I suppose it's foolish of me to ask, but are you here to assist me?
No, I'm not here to put a peasant to death.
Shut up, you snot-nosed whelp. What do you know? Peace is kept because of us soldiers. No country can survive without a military. You've been through many fierce battles, and your anger is understandable. Nevertheless, wouldn't it be better if we could return to the Republic peacefully? How many have died from Imperial plots? I've lost so many soldiers. I'll kill every last Imperial soldier and burn the Empire to the ground. Have you lost your mind, General Varland? You don't appear willing to listen to reason. We will protect these defenseless refugees from all aggressors.
We will take care of the mad General Varland's army. I heard everything, King Benetrim. Lord Ned, it seems you and your army have gone through quite an ordeal. Yeah, it do be like that. I came here to speak with you and King Benetrim, but we must take care of this threat first. People can't choose where they're born, but they should have the right to choose where they live. Although it's a little discouraging to see people leaving their homeland. The military should protect the people, not oppress them, otherwise the nation will not survive.
Mark my words, you who threaten civilians seeking asylum are on thin ice. The Liam army will not allow your sins to go unpunished.
We prefer not to battle Imperial soldiers. You take care of the Border Guards, and we'll take care of the Varland army. Yeah, mate, sounds good.
We will handle General Varland's forces. We'll make sure they don't lay a finger on those refugees. Stupid, immature Prince Liam. We'll easily destroy the Ned army. Come and get what you have coming.
Charge!
A strong ally has come to aid us, Ned. Use this moment to defeat the Border Guards with haste. I am, however, going to retreat? Maybe? Actually, no, I won't straight away. Ned, trains are coming and going all the time. Be careful when crossing the tracks and never stop on them. Choo 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 choo. I think I remember it. We'll see. Which one of you is it that can't move the full duration? I think you go forward 3. You go forward 4. You go forward all. You go forward all. You can only go forward... Yeah, I remember. I think. Do 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 do. I do need to think while I'm doing this, which is dangerous. But if I remember rightly, it's basically Danterez and Julian are the only ones that can get over the track realistically. I mean, Ned probably could if I really ran for it, but kind of been needing him. Oh, he can make it way further down. No point sending Hayward. He's never going to make it. So if I put you there, you're in line with the rock and need to go around it, so it's pointless. Might be relevant for Obright because it helps him get round a train, but we'll see. I would like to get Obright over as well, because it makes it easier. Choo-choo! Double train! I'm very much expecting I'll probably have to try this one more than once, though. She has to stop in line with that rock. Okay. Actually, which rock is it she's in line with? Yeah, that one. Oh, that one I could have moved forward one more. It's whatever. Oh, aren't the shit hidden in, like, rocks in this map? There was a healing drop near the beginning, I think, but, fuck that. I guess a healing drop's not that important. There's a mithril near the track. Which is a good prize. And then there's an actual, like, accessory that I want. I didn't give the protect ring to anybody either. That would have been really good for me to give to Julian. I wonder. Perfect! Yes! Just as planned! Ow. I suspect Albright is not getting over this. But it's worth a try. I really like the noise it makes. You know, now you mention it, yeah, there aren't any spiders in this game that I can think of. Literally can't argue with that. I love how fucking chunky her MP is already. 25 MP at level 6, hell yes. She will be the god of murder, or goddess of murder. Yeah, I remember. I know it's kind of tricky to get the positioning for them right. I don't know, Lakis, why has your internet gone to shit? Right, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. Because the equipped ring means he takes like 4 instead of like 9. Perfect. Get debated, bro. Ow. Now I can stand in the big defense pile and donk. I have to pull. Yeah, I have to pull this now to redirect the train. Actually, no. This is the thing. Oh, no, I do. It helps me get... It gives me more time to get them across, yeah. It is important.
Celestial War.
Right. You're already level 6. Right. I have the sneaking suspicion the train moves like 1,000,000 miles. And it's in line with that switch next. Do. No, this is fine, Zanon. This is what I always do on this fight. Well, children are optional. Good block. Okay, that's fine. Probably. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Indeed. He'll just... well, I will kill him, but, like... It's his lifelong duty that he wanted to murder Colin, and now he never will. Very good. Right, that item, the secret item I can grab at any point, so... Right, you probably won't do 7 damage, so... Well, I mean, you definitely won't if you get blocked. I knew that would be a kill, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Do I even need Obright over here? Probably not, actually, but... I like how Obright is faster than even the dwarves. But I found an enemy slower than Obright. Right, this is a safe tile. That's kind of sketch, but probably okay. Right, well, I'm glad that wasn't a kill. I'm gonna have to send someone back to go kill that other rando soldier. There will be no survivors. Boo! You weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to go run at fucking Danteres. Unbelievable. I'm gonna just skip this. They're just telling us that we're fucking up. What a load of shite. Can I just have Danteres' turn, please? Oh, actually, his inventory's too full, so hang on a sec. I'm gonna retreat because I wanna... Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I probably don't need any herbs. I just want the I want the ring, so I don't have to worry about picking it up. Is it that one? Yeah. Man, that was garbage. I had Danteres right in front as well for him. I didn't expect to do this first time, though. This is a really, really hard fight to do properly. Like, unless you remember exactly the right movements for it. Like, that guy's now there forever. Can it be Ned's turn, please? Well, you might as well scum for healing. I mean, XP a bit. Very nice. Oh, and she got a spell. Cool. Right, that's useful. Irene's now got a damage spell. Stop killing the refugees! You're a bad man! Yeah, these guys will just sit here now for the rest of the fight and do nothing. Finally. Right. Let's go try that again. Colin, I want to wear this. It does the same thing, basically, but it gives him higher agility. The agility doesn't matter, it's just the fact that he's got higher... the defense is good. Then... how does Hayward have the lowest defense of anyone? Has he not gained a defense on any level? I guess I give it to Hayward for now then. I was going to give it to Mascarin. Oh no, shit. No, I can't do that. He's got the loincloth. Just has to deal with it. Okay, Zanon, one sec. Oh, I can sell that now. Right, let me just go get the quick chicken and the lucky cookie to give to Colin. He's going to be one speedy fucking boy when we're finished. Take. What did we decide we're going to clone on him? The wine, the breads, the milk, and the... yeah, wine, bread, milk, and the Hope Light. I am, however, going to save state to fuck for this. Save state. 1. I think these are always 2. Right. Oh, hang on. He'll get plus... is that because he gets extra luck from his other weapon? Because his Apollo pin will give him 7 base. And then if his actual weapon gives him 2, that'll be 9. And then, like, the cookie... yeah, 1 cookie's fine. That'll put him on 11 when he's finished. Boo! Boo! Come on, man. Give me 4. Give me 4 in stat, please. One of these days. There we go. Now I'll resave. You know, he's just gained 9 agility. He's probably the fastest party member. Oh, imagine if you could get double attacks from having high agility. That would be a cool feature in a video game, wouldn't it? Imagine. That would be kinda pog, NGL. Okay, I follow. So you can get Bigman over first, yeah. Okay. I follow. That should be doable. Right, let's go again. Bye! I fucking love that sign. I also like that you get to just walk around on the battle map. It's a nice touch. Yep, trains are coming. Right, you might as well just go this way. Oh no, you're Colin. Is that the same tile that Danterez reaches? No, it's one in front. Right, this guy with his stumpy legs, I need to be more careful with him. Because he seems to have real issues with the terrain that's tough. I need to make sure he's in front when we get there. He needs to be on the front row. Other people are actually kind of okay to be behind. Either way, I'll make sure I get it right, because the payoff is not worth it in the slightest. Well, the short-term payoff definitely is. The long-term payoff is not. Yeah, that's true, but I like doing it all in one go. Yeah, but the item's not good, Xanon. The long-term payoff is you get an item that you can sell for money that you will have in abundance. Ah. Do. Yeah, that's true. Right, so Danterez and Julian will be in line with the rock, but because Danterez has higher base movement, that's probably fine. Yeah, Colin is a speedy boy. He's full on like Colin used quick attack. The man, the myth, the legend. I guess like we set out to make the tale of God King Colin and we've made a fucking good start. So far he's attacked things ineffectually, and he runs like the fucking wind. Oh, you arsehole. Okay, that might be a reload. Yeah, that's literally what I was just thinking. That's an option. I should still be able to get over that. It's a shame you can't bait those guys just over the track. Like, I think because I put Julian one forward, that's fucked things up. Like, he might not be able to get over the track now. Like this turn. He'll have to go over next turn like he would have done normally. Not the end of the world, but unfortunate. No, we're good. And in fact, that works better because I can then use him to bait. Get twatted. Nice. Oh, it's nice when mages can melee and it does reasonable damage. Oh, most people are level 6 now. Yeah, indeed. So you have to try and avoid them. Wow! What an arsehole! You're not supposed to do that, bro! Oh. I found the healing drop in the tree. Heh. Oh, whoops. Oh, well. He can't! I've walled him in! There. Can't believe that soldier just chased Julian over the track and... It was a deliberate ploy to give Irene another kill. Yes. Deliberate.
Come and get me, fuckers!
I seem to remember that literally every time I do this fight, I do it like this. Using Julian for bullshit. Literally... Oh, fuck. This is going to kill him. Bonk. I really hope the kid can get in that other gap. Yeah, perfect. Right, Colin, literally all I need you to do is to stand there and take it like a fucking champion. Okay, not from both ends, though. Maybe he does. But I'd prefer that not right now on this field of battle. Okay, that's unfortunate. Like, they can't kill him, like, outright, but... Right, this is important, Antares. Kind of need you to kill this man. Like, really importantly, kill this man. Fuck. We're probably still fine. Colin may have to die for the greater good. I don't think they should do more than, like, 2. Yeah, that's fine. In all honesty, I probably didn't even need to send Albright. But it might be handy to have him over there in a minute. Basically, yeah. He's there to cheer on the lads that are faster. So, you can go here and prevent your own demise. Actually, you know, I could have had him attack. Because if he'd killed the one behind, there's no way he'd have been able to die. You hide here. You hide here. I think this will work. Like, these 3 are definitely safe. Those other 2 are far enough away. Because I've aggroed them properly. Yeah, I got it second try, and admittedly, I did look at the things you sent me, but I'd already forgotten by the time I got to doing it. I was pretty close the first time, it's just I had one of them in a bad spot. Also, that's perfect, now Colin can only get stabbed once. Fucking go, Colin. Look at this man. The fucking hero of the people. Oh. Actually, no, he's fine. Fucking go, Colin! Ah, they're all fucking dead. They're so dead now and they don't even know it. Meanwhile, Ned's just getting fucking stabbed to death every round. Be more like Ned. Yeah, that's the healing drop. Do, do, do. You know what, actually, I've got so much MP. I'll regret this later. So I meant be more like Colin and less like Ned, because Colin keeps fucking deflecting. Okay, Grace is level 7. Okay. That's quite good. That's quite good. Grace is becoming all-powerful already. Mind you, this basically happens in every scenario. The healer gets really overpowered really quickly. But it tapers off towards the end. Always does. Right, he can't block this, unfortunately. Yeah, be more like Colin. Shot instead of stabbed. Okay, that guy decided to just move forward and then not do anything, so that's a perplexing boast. But alas. Nice. If we're lucky, maybe Albright will level up. Although my breath, I'm not holding it. Right, have your revenge on this man that has stabbed you over and over. Nice. These guys are just forever wedged in by train. Yeah, I'm going to move down to res up just to make sure. What? You're not supposed to be able to do that. Since when was this a thing? I'm used to them being stuck on the train forever. Do not like maximum unhappiness. Oh, okay. That's really, really odd.
Prepare to die.
Well, that was alarming. I mean, it's a good thing that Colin's got that ridiculous defense boost, isn't it? I literally cannot wait for him to be all-powerful. Yeah, indeed. Like, he'd still be okay. It's just that I'd have been forced to heal him again rather than have him get a kill. Oh, good Albright special RNG. Albright's so fucking slow to level, bless him. Ah, so will this? You know the soldiers that are now stuck there. Is it now they won't ever cross the track, even after the train's gone? Gotcha. I knew they behaved really weird, I just couldn't remember exactly why. That's fine. That train's going to move out the way in a minute, so... Oh, that counts as a train tile. Oh, Hayward's got like the worst defense of the entire party, so he needs to stay back. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move them away in a minute once these snipers are dead. Nice. I'll try and leave the last one then for Colin. He's definitely earned a kill. So, because those refugees are on those tiles on the edge, nobody can run over at them either for now. Oh, does that train not move anymore? The one across the top? Huh. Today I learned. I mean, I can still cross, like there, I think. Actually, I'm going to just have you stay there for now. That's a 30% tile, so... I mean, this one dwarf is probably going to be dead before it takes a turn. Yeah, go there. You can stand there and do nothing. Ned can run in and do a murder. Yeah, that guy's so dead. Beyond dead. I mean, he actually only hit him for half his health. That's less than I expected. But... So actually, no. To be fair, he's had... Like, that's where the mithril is. He had those really godlike double attack early levels, but... I haven't given him the power wine, which is why his attack feels a bit weaker than I'm used to. He's normally... Like, let's assume I'd had only one attack on every level. He'd still have 2 more than he's got now. If that was the case. If anything, the fact that he had that godlike early luck has made him useful. Perish.
Prepare yourself.
That's not what I sound like!
Right, now I can just move these away. Yeah, let's hit him. That was a total waste of a turn. Right, what I want to do... Because I know these are aggroed weird, right? You know my standard policy. No survivors. I'm pretty sure I can get people over the train that way. once it moves out the way. Or if it doesn't, I can just go around. Because it will eventually move all the way out the way. And, you know, this Empire filth can't be permitted to do that again. But first we need to group everybody back up. Before I decide what stupid thing to do next. Yeah, because eventually that's going to be back out of the way. Colin is hungry for the blood. The blood of those that stabbed him. These guys are safe there now. Right, I kind of want Irene over the train tracks. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know if she's actually quick enough. Just because that way I can send... Oh, no, not heal 2. Not heal 2. That way I can send a healer over, which is useful. I'm tempted to also run Dantaros back over there.
Yay, Grace and Ned are friends.
I won't send Albright. Hurry up and get out of the way, train. There are 4 men over there and I'm hungry for their blood. Pretty sure it moves again next turn. I'm ready to commit murder on all these poor unsuspecting soldiers. Guess we'll find out in a sec if the train actually moves or not. Yeah, I thought so. I think this one might go all the way off screen. Oh, a reckoning is coming. Although I do need to wait for him to get healed. Well, they're safe there. I'm about to say, I assume they'll now turn around, because they'll be like, oh shit! This'll work? Because even if they go for him, you can only be hit by 1 at a time. And then I can put Irene behind them both to either heal or cast Tornado. And then if they die, it'll be my own fault and I'll deserve it. For, you know, dicking about with my no eyewitnesses policy. No, I'll let him stay there for now. Actually, I'm tempted to put him there. Because then... No, there. Oh, is that Stubbo McGee over there with his fucking tiny legs? Right then, come on you fuckers. Good start. I think Danteres probably takes like... Yep, one. Good. That's what I like to see. Oh, look at these cowards not even running up. I could probably start a fight on that squad now as well. I'm just ever so slightly wary of the fact one of them's got a mage. I guess between the two of them, they're probably going to kill these pretty quickly. Oh, I forgot that... Oh, I forgot that Danteres is invincible. I can probably engineer this in such a way that I fucking flatten the mage before anything happens. And then most of the enemies will run straight at Ned anyway. Get dunked. Whee! I got them all on the fence in a little line. Do I get a bingo? I should get a bingo. Right, so the mage goes after Mascarin, and then everybody else moves. This seems fine. He'll probably live on 1 health when Colin hits him. That's fine, because she'll live. Yep. Not a concern at all. I'm not complaining, but why him? He's, like, literally out of the 3 people, or 2 people he could hit there, he deliberately chose the one that he can't hurt. Damn, I never expected the Ned forces to break through our lines. Prince Liam, the Ned battalionists, please aid us and reinforce our unit.
My brother ordered me to engage the Republican army, not attack innocent, unarmed civilians.
Prince Liam, you would turn away while your countrymen are cut down? You call yourself a prince?
I have no obligation to border guards who would slaughter innocent Imperial citizens, good sir.
You will regret this, Prince Liam. If we survive, which we won't, people shall hear of this black deed. See, plot reason, this is why I'm going out of my way to murder these soldiers. I don't want any survivors or eyewitnesses to sully Prince Liam's good name. Yeah, see? It's all calculated. I'm literally getting ready to run in and flatten that mage. It just sucks that Mascarin's turn is right before it and not after it. Colin the swordsman. Nice. He's got to level up soon. Yes. Oh, that was kind of a shit level up, but never mind. They can't all be winners. Oh, that mage had to go and fucking hide, didn't it? I mean... Oh, she can't reach. Fuck it. My mithril now. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay. So, Danteres hits the last one, and then Colin kills it next turn. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's fine. Yes, that's still fine. Okay. Perplexing boast for the mage to not attack me. But that's okay. Big fan of that strategy. The one where I don't get hit. I guess I'll have Hayward Knobrope run in and try and murder him. And then Masquerade can always charge in and get the last hit if need be. Yeah. I'll do that to protect Masquerade, which is a really unfortunate setup for the mage, but if I'm lucky, I'll get away with it. I could really do with Ned doing a special. That would be very cool. There is, like, literally no chance that these guys get to participate in the rest of the fight, but they, you know.
Prepare to die.
Danteres, why? It's fine. You got one job and it... Shit. Okay. If I put Hayward there, he's dead. Like, literally, there's no two ways about it. He's probably dead anyway, but... Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. Albright might also die here, but this will be possibly the most useful thing he's done. Ah, it sucks I couldn't hit the mage with both of them. Right, it really depends on how much damage he takes here. Okay, he should be okay. Choo choo, train leave. Right, this is risky and I honestly don't like this. But this way, no wizard.
Here I come.
I am kind of worried that Masquerade might just get flattened. Although, she's got a defense boost in rings, so she's probably okay. Like, we'll find out in a minute, I guess. She should survive this. Ha! Fuck you. Yeah, indeed. No weapon triangle. Yeah, the triangle only applies to weapons, swords, axes, lances, doesn't it? Like, she might be able to be effective against certain enemies if she gets, like, a glove with, like, holy on it, for example, but outside of that. Can't believe that Masquerade got melee for one. That was an epic gamer moment. Weapons! Oh, everybody loves a good weapon, don't they? Right, gonna aim to kill this dwarf before he acts again. Well, there we go. Like, Hayward's made of tissue paper, but at least he does a lot of damage. And now we beat the commanders to death. Oh, that's a bad tile. Dude, there are no trains now. It's perfectly safe. Yeah, go on. Go on. Sit there. I'll tank you, you fucking dickhead with your sword.
Here I come.
Ah, did he? Okay. Come on then, you sword-wielding goblin. Dickhead. Oh. Oh! Oh, she was on a better tile and had a really big defense bonus from Obright. Okay. I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I mocked you. I'm actually only a bit sorry. It's still funny.
Celestial Lord.
It's still quite funny. But it was a little bit alarming. Why won't Ned do any fucking specials? More on this story as it unfolds. If this kills him, cool. If not... Nice. Hayward is the first level 7 big boy, and he finally gained a defense. Bless him. Though you defeated me, you'll never reach the Republic. Remember this, I will see you again. In hell! And you, Prince Liam, the die is cast, you peasant brat. You will see. Oh! I like when it plays a whoa! Right, and because I saved all the NPCs, everybody gets 50 XP. Okay, Masquerade finally gains some defense. Jolly good. She's the only one that leveled! Everyone else must be really close. Ned, will do. Thanks to the cooperation of your army, Prince Liam, we were able to save all the refugees. We owe you a great debt. It is we who we are indebted. No innocent blood was spilled thanks to you defeating the notorious border guards.
Since you pursued us this far, I'm sure there is much you would like to know. I will answer your questions to the best of my knowledge.
The rumour in the Empire is that King Benetrim abducted the Emperor. To know if that is true, we'd like...
King Benetrim and the Ned army were in no way involved in the Emperor's abduction. If we were responsible, he would be with us now.
However, the rumour isn't a complete fabrication. A Bullzone operative impersonating me did assist in the Emperor's abduction. We witnessed the imposter earlier.
An impostor abducted my father? For what objective? Was the only goal to disrupt the peace negotiations? No, Prince Liam, if only it were that simple, mate.
If they intend to do more than just disrupt the peace conference, what larger goal could they have in mind? One thing we do know is the Bullzone sect is the driving force behind all of this. Abducting the Emperor and impersonating King Benetrim are both their responsibility.
Yeah, and it sucks, doesn't it? We didn't get a chance to tell you before, but right before the abduction, we battled the Bullzone monks on the loading dock in Saraband.
You battled them on the Saraband loading dock. To start a ruckus like that just before they snatch the Emperor. Our enemies are quite audacious. In other places too, everywhere we went, we encountered the Bullzone sect pulling strings behind the scenes.
I imagine you'd like to know where they took the Emperor. We fell into a trap set by the 4 High Priests of Bullzone, and were used as a decoy to distract the Imperial army, while the Emperor was taken by ship.
Have been the ship we saw earlier, that must. So we had a chance to rescue my father, but we let them slip away right under our noses. General Rogan and his ship are currently stationed in Barrens. We could seek the assistance of General Rogan and his ship at the Seagate, of course. General Rogan is one of the few who sympathizes with you, Prince. Let us make haste to Barrand. I'm sorry, Lord Ned, but we must take our leave. I wish you and your army safe travels.
brave not Danteres of the Republic. Let us share a drink or two in the future. Well, so they have gone.
Yeah, now what?
Indeed, Campbell the fuck... That's what the C in Campbell stands for. Chad. At the end of General Varlant's life, I was unable to fight at his side. I'll never forget this shame. You are Cybele of Barrand. You're here as a member of the Varlant army. The Varlant army is no more, said Antares. He lost his mind, and with it, his ability to fight effectively. The Spirial army kept us on the run, and the general snapped. I tried to bring him to his senses, but... I was separated from the main body and survived, but General Varlant, who thought he was invincible, is gone.
There's no need to be so hard on yourself. You have avoided death. Now you must find a way to live, Cybele.
Your Majesty, I have deserted my commander. I'm ashamed to call myself a knight.
I saw your general's last moments. He had clearly lost his mind. It's no fault of yours, Cybele.
If you're concerned about your honour as a knight, why not prove yourself by lending us a hand? To preserve my honour as an Aspinian knight, I shall join your cause. Cybele's actually legit really good. Kind of.
It's time for the train to depart.
She starts out with like the durability of a fucking ripe tomato, but if you persevere with her and actually look after her, she ends up really strong. Yeah, she's actually my favourite knight. But she starts out garbage. Like, honestly, she's so bad. A funny glitch. Now we can finally leave the Empire.
Alright, let us board this train.
We paid a lot of gold for this. Why are we in the cargo car? At least they could have given us chairs.
Oh, Mascarin, I was wondering what you would have to say about this.
Well, don't you agree, Lord Ned? They're making a lot of gold transporting cargo, and then they charge us all that gold, only to treat us like this. It's just not right. And what about this awful odour? They won't put us in the same cart as the commoners, but... They didn't have to put us next to the smelly chickens. Chickens. We are not livestock.
I think that is just about enough, Mascarin. Look at Lord Ned and King Benetrim. They have not complained.
Well, yes, but even so, what do you think about all this, Lord Ned? I mean, they do smell a bit, but at least we're on the train in it. It's better than walking.
What? Even you, Lord Ned? And everyone else, and even the King?
Oh, don't be so harsh, Danteres. This train car isn't well ventilated, and the odour is quite strong.
I understand, my liege. We're not supposed to, but let's open the door, just a little.
That's better. Mind if I go have a walk?
You want to explore the train? That's a good idea, Ned. Why don't you go and look around?
Splendid. That is what I shall do. I am going to be right back really quickly, though, to nip to the loo and get some fresh ice for my drink. I shall be back in a minute or two. Alrighty then. Yeah, in the meantime, while you're waiting for me, you get to just watch train. Who doesn't love fucking trains? Ha. What's the funny glitch, Santa, or have I not got to it yet? So, which way is down the train? Because there's a couple of things that I need to take. I want to go the other way, I'm pretty sure. Check Ned's stats. Oh, his XP rolls over and he doesn't level. Okay. So what should happen is the next time he does anything, he'll level up, won't he? Hurdy-dur. Oh, actually, you can check XP from here, can't you? Yeah. Yeah, like, everybody's really close. Except Colin, obviously. Because he literally just leveled. I want to keep going this way. Yeah, here we go. I need this. Right, do I do the chicken feed here with this? The chicken, yeah, head to the end of the train so you can climb on top of the crate in the barrel. You'll find the chicken feed. You can use on the chicken in the adjacent cart. The chicken sitting on the crates in the middle of the cart is the one that you will want to use it on. This is a very important step, you see. That one. Now I have friend. Clucky boy. Yes, Chimkin. You will make a fine dinner. Right, I do need to buy a few items here now. I don't quite know how to thank you for paying our train fares. If there's anything you ever need. We may not ever ride on a train again. Everyone, do your best to enjoy the ride from beginning to end. At the northern border with the Empire, you'll find the cursed village Cronus. It is a scary place. Further to the north, there's a huge wall called the Great Wall. Everything north of that is unexplored. We were rescued before being captured by the border guard and have found our way onto the train.
I know I was there.
We have successfully found refuge. I would do it all again just to be able to ride the train again. In the Empire, we worked and worked, but our lives never improved. On top of that, there wasn't enough to eat during the long winters. We heard the Republic has freedom and equality for all, so we're going there. No, I want to talk to the person. Not you, chicken. The Empire is completely class-driven. Your future is determined by the class of your family. My mother was seriously worried about my future, so she decided we should flee the country. You're wondering why I'm not sitting on the floor? I, unlike others here, have thought things through. Since the floor is vibrating violently, if I sit, my bum will be really sore when we arrive in Barrand. Riding a train is so pleasant. We'll arrive in Barrand in about 12 hours. I do so love technology. Standing for the train ride isn't too bad. If you think about how hard it is to travel by foot, this discomfort is nothing. I heard when Governor Garvin travels, they bring out a special car with seats. Delicious, delicious, protect milk. Many passengers today. Things okay with you Republican soldiers? I know the conditions in the car are pretty bad, but we're not nearly as valuable as the cargo. We should be grateful they gave us a ride at all. What's cursed words? Protect milk. Barrand doesn't have a train station. You have to get off at a small unmanned station. To get to downtown Barrand, you must still walk quite a long distance. I'm going to do weapon shopping first. Oh shit, you're right, yeah. Where is the boy? They sacrificed the boy to the train gods. Ah, rip. Yeah, because what Hayward really needed was more fuck power. I'll buy the lance. Right, so that would be a damage upgrade for Cybele, but I like her using halberds, so no, she's not equipping it. She's just holding it to give to somebody else. Give that to Danterez in exchange for the chicken feed. Yeah, she'll get a special really quickly, I remember. All her specials are fucking great as well. Right, so if I sell that, no longer need that. And sell that. Just going to try and get a decent amount of antidote herbs and regular herbs on everybody. Like, I still want some inventory slots free. Give me your deal. Please give me your deal. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Xanon. I'm going to go drop the mithril and the stat items up after and drop them back off. What? How am I doing it wrong? Oh, I can sell the map as well. It's just you access her. Oh, do you? The one in the weapon shop works like this, though. The last one I did worked like this. I just did this until... This is what I did in the other shop. I just literally did this twice, and then it worked. Ah, it's only a goddess tier anyway. Oh, there we go. I'll take that. Hello, everybody. I bring back the smelly guest. Yes, I want to give some stuff like that, because I'm going to keep that for a rainy day. Rainy day. I'll keep the potion just in case, like as a last-ditch emergency. Yeah, the Ankh was a deal. I meant when I did the haggle for the loincloth. Protect milk. I can put that away now, right? I think I'll keep it on. I'll keep it in my inventory for now. I know the flowers are a waste. I will trust based Xanon for this then, and I will put away the flowers, which are useless, and the chicken feed, because Chimkin is now my friend forever. Do you feel better now, Lord Ned? Are you done looking around?
Yeah, I've stretched my legs and you know, pilfered everything.
Oh, how I envy you, Lord Ned. I wish you had taken me. Taking me with you. Oh no, what is that? King Benedrum and Lord Ned, look.
It's the Bush Bandits.
You're right, Colin, but it seems odd for these bandits to be attacking the train. Yes, I heard the trains were safe because the local bandits feared retaliation from Saraband. Ha! We fear no bumbling soldiers. Garvin pays us some of his take, and we let the trains run in peace. Then why are you attacking? For King Benetram's head.
That's not very nice. Get off my train.
Is that so? The price on my head. You would cross Garvin for that.
The trains are normally off limits by order of Shiraf, but this time we have dispensation from Prince Araunt himself. We will take full advantage of it while we have the opportunity. This train is bound for the Republic. Its passengers mean nothing to the Empire. We can slaughter them all. You vile beasts. You're just using us as an excuse.
Why don't we beat them up?
We must get to the passenger car, Ned. I agree. We must protect those people.
Right, so... Oh yeah, I forgot that Colin is fast as fuck. I wonder if he could just solo this. I'll send someone to help him. Wow, great job, Colin. Well, this will probably sort it out for him.
Here I come.
I'll just only send in the people with obnoxiously high defense. Like, sort of dealt with that, really. And we'll send Irene in to heal him. Everyone else can just fuck off, unless this absolutely murders him. Oh, never mind. I mean, the poison is annoying, but only annoying. So, Cyball. You can begin by doing God's duty, and just break all the things. Okay. Okay, she learned Tornado from hitting a barrel. And got a useless Angel Wing, but that's fine. Right, that's okay, because she'll take no damage. Oh, it's just fucking shame he missed that assassin. Imbecile. See who I can't bait forwards. Like, I'm not going to play this one particularly safe because I don't recall it being a particularly difficult fight. And they can only funnel to me in a straight line, so... Like, at most, one person at a time is going to get hit. Right, so I can't heal Colin anymore. Dude, it feels weird as fuck that Colin is super strong and Ned is not. It feels like it's abhorrent.
Prepare yourself.
But it'll be worth it. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh energy. Would really like somebody else to have a turn. Well, I mean, ideally someone that's closer to Ned, but... Colin is double poisoned. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. Fuck.
Celestial Lord.
How are you such a squishy baby? Oh good, Grace is level 8. Good level up though. Nice. Oh yeah, he just got a new fucking bow, didn't he? Because he really needed to be stronger. Yeah, basically my RNG turned him into the glass cannon, and that's really not ideal. The more I think about it, the more a problem that is. I can fix that though, to be fair. Oh. Well, counter was good, didn't want him to kill it. Finally, we get to see his special that's pointless. I mean, he would have one-shot that guy, so nice, but... Okay, he gained a defense, that's helpful, and a HP. Tar? Indeed. I see you are stronger than we anticipated. Your compassion for the sheep on this train has inspired you. If that is the case, let me reduce your burden of responsibility. As we planned, release the car. Bye. Our friends will take care of them at their leisure. Remember that as we crush you.
Those loathsome bandits using underhanded tricks. Keep your head, Ned. They are trying to make us panic.
Nice. Five poison damage? I should probably cure that. Oh, as if you got enough mana to do it again. Oh, well, at the bare minimum, yeah, everybody was stood around Grace, so that kind of balanced it out. Okay, he can't do it again. He can only do the level 1 spell. Right. Let's fix that so he doesn't have tier 2 poison anymore, because that would be bad. Right, heal Ned up first, because he's going to go in front. Yeah. Yeah. And then technically also tier 4, isn't there? Many hours from now. In a special place. Okay, that was a good counter. Does a certain big demony lad beginning with Z then only have tier 3 poison, even though it ticks harder than everything else? Yeah, beginning with Z. Found only in a disc most premium. See, I wanted you to hit that guy, but you're too far away. Oh, is it? Today I learned. I'm enjoying that Masquerade is having a slap fight with this bird and winning. Okay, good. He takes next to nothing from those. Okay, that's fine, because it means Cyborg can actually get some hits in. Good. Good, that's what I like. Oh, it's the barrel. I was like, how the fuck can Albright hit anything? Wee, hitting drop, nice. Oh. Drop a herb. I love that Colin is the speediest boy. It's amazing. This bodes well for the far future. Right, that other bird, I'll let Colin kill one, and Irene kill the other. Okay, good level for Irene. Yeah, indeed. What I'm hoping, right, is you know how basically I want to promote him at 20? Without spoiling anything, that's going to be really hard. Shoving him full of stat items will probably bridge the gap enough to make it possible. Yeah, first promotion at 20.
Tom?
We'll see how long it will take. I'm not doing level 20 in this one. No chance. That would have been a good time for a crit. But alas.
Get ready.
I mean, technically if he dies it doesn't matter, so... We'll see. Don't counter. Good. Bam, 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 bam. If I need to do any, like, ridiculous hardcore grinding, I'll be doing that off screen. Right, I'm hoping... that Cyborg can get a kill or two here now. Yes. Yes, good, Colin. Astrid runs away. I mean, I could just punch the bird, but I think it's funnier to kill it with Tornado. Once you hit level 7, the Birdmen don't give you any XP either. That's good to know. Oh, pretty soon they're going to be fucking worthless, actually, because everyone will be level 7. Right, let's see how much damage you do, because that might be a bit scary. Not happy with you taking 6. I'm not really happy with Grace taking 6 either, but like... it's fine. Right, one more barrel to end the life of. But I'm pretty sure there's an item in this one, so... make sure I can actually pick it up for a start. Hey, fairy powder. That's actually kind of nice while I can't buy them. Right, Cyborg. And fucking this man. Please, Tornado, go on.
Get ready.
Yes! Right, I'm gonna engineer this so that I can kill the other one with her as well. In fact, I'm gonna heal her, because if the other one swings, if the other assassin swings for it and procs poison, it'll probably do 8 and kill her off. And Grace has just had a turn. Hey, Dangerous leveled by doing a herb. He gained no defensive stats. Whee! Alright, about to end the fight anyway, so might as well waste Irene's MP to get some cheeky healing levels. Oh, Grace would have got a turn anyway, beforehand. So whatever. She can do the same, heal herself. She's actually had pretty good MP growth so far. Like, she can heal a lot now. Okay, go for Ned, that's fine. Yes. Yes! Tornado again? Oh. You know, actually, the fact that she's taken her 2 extra hits is fine. we approach. He probably gets stabbed again, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Please don't counter. Thanks, Ned. Cybel to the rescue. Nice. But say that won't get a level up yet, but it's at least halfway. I didn't give him the cookie, I gave it to Julian. We managed to defeat the bandits, but what of the passenger car? We must go back for him.
What if we just go on the front of the train and stop it?
We must ask the locomotive engineer and ask him to reverse course. Definitely yes.
Finally, I found you, Lord Ned. You're Elder, aren't you? Hey, what about me? I'm here too. Flap flap. Yeah, I see you two, Zero. What brings you two here? My brother and I remained in Flagard to guard Lord Conrad, but when we heard of the failure of the peace conference, we were told to rush to the aid of Lord Ned, but when we entered Imperial territory, we saw this train being attacked by bandits. We were torn between stopping the bandits and looking for you, but decided we couldn't abandon the people on this train.
Your sense of justice reunited us. In any case, I appreciate Conrad sending you to us.
I'm glad to see you safe, my liege, but that's not the only reason we came here.
And what could that be?
The border bridge has been destroyed. If we continue on our path, the train will go straight into the canal. Then quickly, fly to the engine car and tell the engineer what you just told us. There are many more bandits on the engine car. We will have to defeat them before we can stop the train.
Hurry up onto the roof, Ned. Take out the bandits clinging to the train and get us to the engine car.
I heard you took good care of my men.
You must be the bandit chief, Sheriff, who has been chasing us.
I'm honoured to have such a man as the noble Benetram recognise a poor rogue like myself.
I have a proposition for you, Sheriff. How about it? Will you hear me out?
Hear you out? Ha! I hardly think you are in a position to make requests.
Oh, but please.
And even if you were, I don't think my friends in the Empire would be pleased if I were to let you go. I could never betray my associates. Accept your fate and don't make this difficult. Very well, but you shall regret your obstinance. Ned, let us have at him.
Alright then, let's go beat up this nasty man and then not die in a train crash.
Zero, head for the other car and protect the passengers. Elder, you stay with us and help us crush these bandits.
So, Elder's an interesting character, in that Elder is dog shit. Forever. Unless you really, really persevere with her.
I would have preferred to avoid violence, but we're too close to that bridge. Ned, take them out.
Like, She requires even more help than Cybele to be useful. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to egress and save, because this fight will take a while, and it's already kind of late. So, I didn't anticipate we'd finish... yeah. I didn't anticipate we'd finish this one. This entire chapter in this, this stream. But we did a big chunk of it, and the important bit is that I did the refugee fight, and that's really, really slow. Yeah, this chapter's really, really long and lore heavy. And Railhead was really big and took me ages to explore, which, you know, that helps. However, that leaves us in a good position that, like, Sunday then, assuming that Sunday is when I do this next and that I didn't lie again, we'll end Chapter 2 and do the first bit of Chapter 3. That'll probably take the full stream. Maybe the fight after the mansion, possibly 2. We'll see. I know the mansion is a very, very, very long one. Oh, that's good. Well, that's where we're going to go then, innit, probably. I'm going to go find out who's live. We could go raid. We could go raid Hoods. Or we could go raid Jimmy. Because Jimmy is playing Sonic 06. And to be honest, I suspect Hoods will raid Jimmy relatively soonish anyway. Because Hoods normally goes for about 3 hours. So yeah, we're going to go raid the extremely handsome Jimmy Diamondes. I've spelled that right. So yeah, cheers for watching, everyone. I will be back soon. Like tomorrow morning doing a game dev stream. And then some sort of speedrun stream later on in the evening. It might end up being Dark Savior. It might be Sonic 3 Air. I don't fucking know yet. We will literally see based on how I'm feeling. If you want to come chill out, I am always here in Discord. And yeah, thank you guys ever so much for watching. I'm really, really enjoying playing this again. I hope it's like actually entertaining to watch. But like, fucking love this game. It's good shit. Either way, cheers. We'll go say hi to Jimmy. Peace out. Stay handsome. And I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.